Great. Welcome to the live cast, everybody. I'm going to play the intro music now, and then we're going to start our episode.
Actually start.
Because we know what we're doing.
We're starting at 6 and 9. That's hot. Okay. It's like 69 with a hole in the middle.
Is this going to work? I don't know. Let's find out together. When you know that you are queer, but your favorite drink is beer, that's gayish. You can bottom without stopping, but you can't stand going shopping, that's gayish. Oh, gayish, you're probably gayish. Well, life's just too short for narrow stereotypes, so it's gayish. We're also gayish. It's Gayish with Mike and Kyle. Hello, everyone in the podcast universe. This is Gayish.
The podcast equivalent of using the pride flag to wipe. It's a little tacky, but sometimes necessary.
Because you're going to add that brown stripe.
Oh, no, I didn't even think about that. I'm so sorry, people of color. And it's a little black, too, so what's going on there? I apologize.
Oh,
I retract it. Hello, everyone.
I'm Mike Johnson.
I'm Kyle Guest.
And if we don't get kicked off the air, we're here to bridge the gap between sexuality and actuality. And today...
Oh, we're not going to tell you what we're going to...
It's a secret because it's a live show.
Yeah. There's I don't know if you can tell, but there are some hints set up in the stage. It's like a Where's Waldo of what are we going to talk about. We'll reveal the topic in just a second. But we're going to start with the...
But first. Yeah, exactly. What?
We promise.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to do minimal Corona talk. That's the goal. Is like... I'm sure you and we talk about it all the time. But we should mention it. But
So we are doing this live stream because the whole country's in lockdown.
Hopefully.
Yeah, you should be. If you're listening to this in a crowd of people, then like.
But they're helping our numbers. Maybe that's, or is that
they're
under
not.
the necessary
Yell
exception?
at the crowd to go home and listen to it individually because we need the downloads.
No, don't go out. Especially, we did this Saturday night because that's when gays go to the gay bar. So, wanted to give you an option that's a little bit different. Fucking Dan planned an underwear party. So different strokes for different blokes.
That's right. But we are at my house.
Yeah.
And we're like, talking to each other. We are not practicing social distancing right now. I'm too far from my wine. But other than
that's you're social distancing your wine, which doesn't help. Yeah, well, we actually did talk about. We wanted to put this on. We knew, but you and I talked a whole lot about like, should we even do this? Should we be in the same room? Blah blah blah. So, I mean, the discussion was. You and I have taken a lot of precautions in general. You're the only person I am seeing during this time. So
yeah,
I told someone, and it was kind of gross, like, I don't have a significant other, so I've picked you as my like person I can see during this.
Oh, why?
I don't have anyone else in my life. I don't know.
Yeah, okay, great.
But okay, yeah. I don't know. That's
right here.
What?
I'm right here.
Oh.
Hi. Oh, wait. What? Oh, well,
you have no one else in your life?
Well, you can remote in from afar. True. I remember, Dan. So we're going to mention, we might mention it here and there, but mostly minimal Corona. Okay.
Minimal Corona.
Do you want to talk about what this episode and everything? Nope.
First, we have corrections.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Wait, you don't want to do the what this show is first?
Okay, sure. I'm discombobulated, Kyle. I need to recombobulate.
Yes. Combobulate yourself. Spell combobulate.
I have never not shaved for like 9 days in like my whole life, and like people on the camera, you probably can't even see. Like this is what a week of my bullshit facial hair is. It's like almost non-existent, and it itches like a motherfucker. And we're not supposed to be touching our faces. But I also refuse to shave.
Why?
Because it just seems like the kind of like Survivor Man, post-apocalyptic, like the right thing to do.
Yeah, that's true. Like on Lost, no one has like a patchy beard. Everyone like...
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'd get voted off the island.
Is that how Lost worked?
Yeah,
Smoke Monster.
Just because of my beard.
Smoke Monster was the producer. Okay, no, the actual episode.
Yeah,
how's it gonna go?
Yeah, the actual episode. So, it's gonna go like this. Like we're doing it.
Okay, we're gonna do a regular episode.
We're gonna do a regular
and
episode.
then, well, you combobulation yourself, and then after that, we're gonna end this episode. We're gonna do a little bit of Q&A. So during the course of this, of course, chat with each other, make comments. But if you want to send in questions, fucking Dan is going to be gathering questions for the Q&A part. So we'll do that at the end of the episode. Also, during the course of this, fucking Dan is going to chime in between segments with corrections and any of your comments that he particularly liked. So per usual, suck up to Dan if you want us to read your comment. And then Dan's going to pick a Gayest and Straightest from the audience. So hopefully a lot of times for your comments to be unlike most of Facebook, we actually want to see your comments during this.
Want is a strong word. But sure.
Okay, so now you can do corrections.
Okay, great. So the first, they're both bullshit.
I wore my shirt.
Your bullshit is bullshit?
Yes.
Yeah. Do we need... Are you handling comments? Should I?
I'm looking.
Okay, great. Then I'm going to stop.
Cool.
And just do this. Sorry. Okay, correction number 1. I said that we were crossing the Tacoma Narrows, and we could see the Tacoma Narrows, and we could see the Tacoma Narrows Bridge. We didn't actually cross the Tacoma Narrows. It was just the sound.
Okay.
And I felt like I was leading people astray geographically.
But no one other than like people in Seattle care, which is most not our audience.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
But
Great.
Thanks, Mike. Sorry, I didn't do my positive outlook that I have right now.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mike. That's great information that we'll know now.
Yeah.
Okay.
The second correction is I said that I was going to talk about the coronavirus, and you said, is there a gay angle? And the correction is that you should have said gangle. Right?
Yeah, I mean, now...
Missed
right.
opportunity.
Missed opportunity.
We're
for
correcting
sure.
it now.
We're correct. That is important. That's much more important than the Tacoma Narrows. I wonder if, like, they're called right gangle triangles. Anyway.
They're acute.
Oh, just like me. I'm obtuse. Okay, now news?
Yeah, you want to do the news?
Yeah.
Sure. Oh, fuck my ass. I forgot to do something. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine.
Did you remember that you're about to do the news?
I did remember that I'm about to do the news. Yeah.
Okay.
So I need to fix my mic.
I need to fix my mic. Meaning you.
Yeah, exactly.
Mike, stop fiddling and read the news.
I can't. It's just
It's done.
bugging me.
It's done.
I can't hear Dan.
I can. I'm going to make up news if you don't.
All right. So first of all, we were talking about this earlier today, actually. There is guidance now about whether you should take PrEP while you are in self-isolation. So with the coronavirus happening, people are staying home, and a lot of people are asking, like, if I'm actually socially isolating, if I'm, like, at home, not fucking, should I stop taking my PrEP? What do you think?
I say yes.
Yes, stop, or yes, take it?
Oh, I was hedging my bets. Yes. No, I say keep taking it.
Because PrEP, if you're going to take it, take it.
Take it good. I mean, my reasons would be 1, consistency, always helpful to me. 2, just in case. I mean, just in case. Yep. And 3, you never, like, what happens if all of a sudden you're like, okay, we're done with isolation? Like, you know, you have to wait for it to come back to being effective, or, you know, I don't know.
Yep.
You hook up with someone like you know you shouldn't, but you make a mistake. I just think that's my point.
So a couple of things from this article that I didn't know that I'm super excited about learning so that I can say things to you now. First of all, if you are going to stop taking PrEP, you need to wait at least 2 days since you last had sex before you stop. Apparently, if you have sex with somebody that is transmissible, you need to be on PrEP for 48 hours since your last sexual encounter with them, because you could still contract HIV up to that long after you banged.
Yeah. Mike, do you know what it's called when you look out in a crowd of men and you think everyone's cis, but they're not? You're transmissible.
Oh, God. I hate you so much.
I had to. Okay, wait, okay. Yeah, 2 days.
Yep. So if you, so you should keep taking it take 2 more doses after the last time you had sex before you just stop. And then the other thing is, apparently, for trans people, the advice is slightly different. If you are cisgendered or if you're non-binary but assigned male at birth, those groups have been studied for what they call on-demand PrEP, meaning that it's okay for you to start and stop just willy-nilly whenever. And they're not saying that it's bad. They're just saying that no clinical trials have been performed on trans people. And because they have not included trans and non-binary people, because clinical trials have not included trans people, there is no official recommendation for them to use PrEP on demand. Because the drugs used in PrEP are metabolized differently in assigned female at birth bodies and can also interact with hormone therapy. So if you were assigned female at birth, but you're a dude, the rules are slightly different.
So that seems like keep doing what you've been doing to be safe.
Yes, exactly. And if you want to stop taking PrEP for any reason, you should continue taking it for 7 days after sex, according to the Terrence Higgins Trust.
That is different than the thing you said mere moments ago. You said 2 days.
For trans people.
Oh, for trans people.
Yes.
That's so weird that it'd be different. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
And also, then the other consideration is, like, do you still try to go get your tests done so that you can get your prescription refilled?
Yeah.
So that you can stay on PrEP during all of this?
Yeah.
And I'm very torn about that.
Yeah.
What do you think? Are you going to go get your scrunchies tested? I don't know why I just said that.
I don't know yet, and I don't know yet. So
Great. Okay.
I'll have to encounter that when I encounter it.
Okay. All right.
What do you don't know yet either?
I don't know yet. I mean, I think I'm down. I just opened my last bottle of PrEP. Not
you have
wine. I have
so
plenty of
much
wine.
You got the fucking biggest box.
Thank you.
Smart.
So I think that when I get closer to the end of that bottle, I'm going to look at the situation and see, is it a good idea to take up time and space in my doctor's office?
Yeah.
Getting retested and so I'll decide then.
Yeah, that seems fair. That is the last Corona talk, right? Now we're going into non-Corona.
I told you I was going to talk about it during the news.
Yeah, but that's the news story, right?
Well, there's another one.
Oh, okay. Well, then after news is when we'll talk about. This is mostly for other Kyle in the chat room.
Great.
But yeah, next.
Great. So next, so Scotland is planning to reform their gender recognition laws so that you can change your ID and change. It would shorten the time period that trans people have to wait between applying to change their gender marker on their birth certificate from 2 years to 3 months, lower the age limit from 18 to 16, and remove the need for trans people to have a medical diagnosis of gender dysphoria. So, the National reports that they are considering not doing that this year because of coronavirus. And I'm confused, I guess. Like, what more is there to do? Are they worried that like does it just take overhead to fix the forms or something? Like, what?
Do they not want people lining up to bring in their documents?
Yeah.
Like,
and are there throngs of Scottish trans people that are waiting that would overload the system? I guess trans people are like 1% of the population, so that could be.
It's non-negligible. I mean, I think a lot of shit we all need to do is going to be like, oh, I can't do that. I can't take out the trash. Sorry, Corona.
Not happening.
I have to stay inside and drink Corona.
Yeah. Do you need permission to drink? Like, do you need an excuse?
Just sometimes the things I tell myself, just, you get it. You get it.
Maybe I do.
Yep, you get it.
Okay. Let's see. And then, so do you know who Daniel Newman is?
No, I can't think of a funny thing to say after that. No, I don't.
Well, he's gay, and he's on the cast of The Walking Dead.
Oh, I've seen his Twitter. I do know who that is, Ginger.
He's kind of blondish looking.
Maybe not that.
I think, to me.
Okay.
Maybe he's Ginge. Is there another photo of him? Let's see. No, he's blonde. I'm going to call that blonde.
Okay.
Anyway, so he was in Australia for Mardi Gras, which is basically gay pride.
Yeah.
Australian style.
Mm-hmm.
And he got symptoms of COVID-19 while they were down there. And he spent all day calling every urgent care and hospital, and none of them had tests. And then, basically, he was told, look, you're only 38, so you don't need a test. Fucking deal with it. And I guess that's happening more and more, not just in Australia, but here in the United States as well.
Yeah.
That, like, you can't get a test.
Yeah.
Especially
if you're not in the high-risk groups.
If you're not already dead. Sorry. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I hope he doesn't die because he's real pretty.
Yeah.
He was there with Sam Smith and musician Dua Lipa.
Oh, I know them. Do you know any Dua Lipa songs?
I probably do, but I don't know that they are them. Her.
She.
Okay, great. I don't know. I mean, but I probably do. I just don't know it.
Yeah.
Because I listen to your shit all the time.
But not really by choice. But yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Don't pick up the phone. You know he's only calling because you're drunk and all that.
Yep, I have heard that.
Yeah, I think I've sang that to you on another episode too.
Probably. You sing a lot.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That wasn't actually... It's like when someone says, you got a haircut, and you say thanks, and then you're like, oh, fuck. You didn't actually say whether it's good or bad.
Yeah. And news the last.
Yeah.
I just love the headline because I think it's horse shit. Voice of the millennial generation, Hillary Duff, wants everyone...
Yes!
Wants everyone to, quote, stay inside and stop killing old people. So we're doing what Hillary Duff, voice of the millennial generation, wants us to do.
I mean, if
today.
Lizzie McGuire didn't move you on a spiritual level, and if you did not jam out in the club to So Yesterday, then I'd barely want to be friends with you.
All right, great.
And then she did that. She did this. Have you seen the anti-bullying campaign she did a long time ago? That it was like telling people not to use certain words, and like they use the word gay to like, oh, that's so gay. And she walked up to people and was like, well, would you want people to say like the word dumb red-haired bitch as an insult or something? Not, it wasn't that extreme, but it was something like you would want to say like ugly red top. Would you like it if people said that as an insult or something that was like, wow, great message. But you know, might have taken it too far on the other side.
That's fantastic.
But supportive of gays to an aggressive degree. So that's cool.
Yeah. Thanks. We need more militant voice of the millennial generation people, I guess.
Exactly.
Neat.
So I didn't win the contest to be the voice of the millennials.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's always next year.
Maybe it's because the volume's too low.
Hey, it's an honor just to be nominated.
Just to be a millennial.
Great. That's it. That's the news. Yeah.
Okay. Now are we saying reduction?
Okay. Wait, before I agree, what are the consequences? Because we talked about having consequences. If we brought it up, then what?
No, I'm going to be very disappointed.
A shot of rumplements.
I'm going to leave for every time you mention it.
Okay, well, great. COVID-19. 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 No, wait, don't leave me. I don't want to do this alone.
No, just don't.
Okay, great.
I want to thank a couple of our Patreon members. Thank you to Vicky Tharp, to Jake Summers. I'm looking forward to the summers. And Bill in Chicago, parentheses, Da Bears.
Da Bears.
So, fuck you for making me say that.
Da Bears.
Bill in Chicago. I hope Chicago's lovely. Nowhere's lovely. I don't know why I said that. Okay.
Who would win between Mike Ditka and a hurricane? Never mind. It's an old Saturday Night Live sketch.
Oh, okay.
And it's
You're okay.
What?
Okay. If you want,
I didn't get to do my deep breathing exercises before we started, and I don't.
Do you want to do them now? Do you want to guide us through a deep breathing?
Everybody, take a big deep breath. Hold it. until you pass out. No,
and hopefully you wake up when everything's okay. So thank you to our Patreon members. If you want some bonus content, if you need shit to do, patreon.com/Gayish podcast. Are we going to announce what our topic is?
Okay, sure.
Are you ready to do that part of it?
Yeah.
Mike, our topic is
1, 2, 3.
Cocktails. Right.
Cocktails. So we're drinking wine.
Interestingly, well, because I was like running around and I was just like, this is easy. So, we will be having cocktails. So, do you want me to start?
Yes, so much.
Okay. Surprise, Gata.
Great.
There's Gata on everything.
There is.
Except trans people. Like, okay, this important study about cocktails.
You all right?
Yep, just burping.
Great.
Just burping.
Cool.
Did you ever watch How I Met Your Mother?
No.
There was
I mean, I assume I was there.
You were the star of How I Met Your Mother?
No, I watched When You Met My Mother.
Jesus. Okay. In How I Met Your Mother, there was this really cute scene where the gang went out to a gay bar, and the straight dudes were like, hey, cool, like, I can finally order a fruity drink. And it was just so funny and, like, adorable, and I loved it of, like, yeah, straight guys want to be able to drink fruity drinks, but they feel social pressure not to.
Hey, straight guys that feel that way, first of all, A, get over yourself. Toxic masculinity and shit like that. But B, make a gay friend. I'll fucking order gay-ass drinks for people.
That's true. Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, that's what your gay friends are for. You have to give them the money, though.
You want... yeah.
That's our trade-off. Anyway, so the point is, I want to talk about people's preference of alcohol. So, this is a 2011 study, maybe by Statistica.com. I found it on Statistica.com.
Is that a place that does things?
Well, but they said, like, view the source. Like, it had Statistica in the corner, but then they said view the source. And then I clicked on it. It was like, you have to pay for this, which is kind of fucked up thing to do. So I don't know if they did the research. That's not important. That's not interesting. Okay. So they asked straight and gay people what their preferences were for alcohol. People could multi-select.
Okay.
And now I'm going to tell you some of the interesting things from just what straight and gay people like.
Okay.
Two things that fit my expectation.
Straight people drink beer.
Straight people drink beer. Correct. 61% of straight men reported drinking beer. 43% of gay men liked beer.
Wait, okay, hold on. That doesn't fit my expectation.
Because you would think way less gay men would like it than that, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Because I assume you represent all gay men.
Oh, thank you, and I'm sorry.
And that all they drink is Truly and I don't know, vodka soda?
Yeah. With lime.
Well, okay.
Not lemon.
Great.
No, shit. Opposite. Lemon. Not lime. Maybe that's why I keep getting the wrong drink. Anyway, yeah. So, the beer is definitely one of the highest for straight men, but yeah, also more gay men than the stereotype, like, actually drink it.
Interesting.
Vodka. Let's switch it.
Everybody drinks vodka because it has no flavor.
Well, not true. Gay men, 45% reported liking that.
Okay.
Straight men, 25%.
Oh, that's interesting.
I see vodka as like a gay man and chick drink.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I remember.
What if it's in a White Russian?
How do you get it there? Mouth or ass?
Yeah.
Okay. I think White Russians are good.
No, I mean, I think straight guys drink White Russians because they think they're being like the dude.
Oh.
From
that thing?
From the Big Lebowski.
Yeah.
And they call them Caucasians, which...
Is that offensive? What are you talking...
In the Big Lebowski, they refer to White Russians as Caucasians.
Oh.
No?
Nope.
Okay, great.
Hey,
chat room, back me up on this.
I mean, I believe you. And now we'll recount from the very first scene that movie.
Okay, I don't actually think I've ever seen that movie front to back in one sitting.
I've just seen that meme of like, you're not wrong, you're just an asshole.
Yeah.
Okay, the next thing I'm going to tell you is So kind of speaking to beer and you being surprised about gay men. So out of the top 3 drinks that gay men said they prefer, first it was wine, then vodka, then beer. So that was the third thing on their list of what they like.
Okay.
A few other things that...
So I'm not gay.
Great. Yeah. No, you're not. Okay. Cordials and liquors. Straight men, 12%.
Yeah.
Or, sorry, liqueurs.
Yeah.
That's probably why. That alone, I just upped my gayness by like 20%.
Could you, if I made you spell the difference, could you?
Now I can spell liqueurs because I had to write it down, and I was like, how many U's do I put in here? And just so you know, it has 7.
Great.
12% straight men. They're like, no, liqueur. And 27% for gay men.
That seems low.
Yeah, so they don't love it, but...
it's too much sugar, too many carbs.
Double. Oh, there we are.
Yep.
Champagne and sparkling wine. Straight men, 13%.
Yep.
Gay men, 29%.
Okay.
So also less than half. So lesbians, interestingly, I always in my mind associate straight men and lesbians as far as the stereotypes go.
Sure.
I assume that they have similar tastes. And again, this is why it's good to like actually research these things. Lesbians were, some things were similar to gay men, some things were similar to straight men. So there was no like definitive pattern. So similar to gay men, they were similar to their interest in like gay men, vodka, cordials and liqueurs, champagne and sparkling wine.
You don't have to say it like that.
I do, Mike. That's how it's spelled.
Great.
So like gay men, they like vodka, cordials and liqueurs, champagne and sparkling wine.
Champagne?
And wine, yeah.
Bubbles?
God, I hate it when people call it bubbles.
I know, which is funny because that's what Dan calls it.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't work when I look at Dan on the...
Oh, double middle finger. Great.
It doesn't work when I look at Dan on the screen to glare at him, because that's probably not a glare to him anyway. But
I'm drinking bubbles.
Great. I'm proud of you.
Jerk. Lesbians were similar to straight men in their interest in rum, whiskey, beer, and gin. The thing that most stood out about lesbians to me is they... like the one drink they were super ahead of everyone else on was tequila.
Interesting.
Lesbians. Tell us about that.
Yeah, lesbians, why do you drink tequila?
Why do you like tequila? Let's see. What else interesting did I find? This is kind of like speaks to some issues. Gay men liked every single alcohol more than straight men except beer.
Oh.
Every other thing we were higher than straight men in our interest. So that's probably speaks to the overall issue of gay people drinking a whole bunch.
Yeah. We're really good at it,
We're
though.
so good and
Stick
so
with your
bad
strengths,
at
I
it.
always say.
And then out of all the groups, this also broke my assumption, straight women liked vodka least out of all the groups. Again, I associate like vodka kind of like with sorority girl drinks or and gay men as well. So that was interesting that everyone else likes it more than them.
Wild.
Yeah. So that's my Gata.
Okay. Thank you for the Gata.
Yeah.
We forgot. What? Go ahead.
Oh, it was just like, that was exactly like, this is like exactly reflected what I think is interesting about these things that we talk about of like, some of it matches, some of it doesn't. Blanket assumptions don't work, but there are some there are reasons some of those things exist. It's just like, it was an interesting smorgasbord of activity.
Sorry, everybody.
This is the part where Mike and Kyle don't take a break, but we're really quiet for a little bit.
Yeah.
Because Mike's doing technology things.
Chat sounds. There we go. There we go. Sorry about that. I just somebody messaged me, and it made a noise. No. Although, have you seen it's like a TikTok, I think, of people making their phone make the grinder noise.
Yes.
And then seeing if any
they're
of
like their partner like looking up and being like, oh yeah, and then like someone did it out at a coffee shop.
Yeah.
And like one guy looked up, looked around, saw the guy, and then like kind of smiled of like you got me.
I love it.
Yeah.
So good.
You said we forgot.
Oh yeah, we forgot we were gonna ask Dan for corrections and or listener feedback and or
my
shit
data
like
was
that.
My data was brilliant, so there's probably no corrections. But any comments?
Yeah, we've gotten some comments. A lot of people during your Gata. Daddy, you can come in.
Oh, everybody.
Jane coming in, and some socks and a hoodie because it's freezing in my guest room because the heat is fucked up in this room. Thank you, Daddy.
What?
I love you.
Oh, I was okay. I wanted to see him, or does he not want to be seen?
Oh.
We've been living in pajamas.
Okay.
You'll have to show up to my next virtual underwear party.
I mean, we can't smell you.
Did you know most of smell comes from your eyes?
Nope.
Okay, Dan.
That is not correct.
Nope. Yes, it was. Go ahead.
Jesus. A lot of people were chiming in about what they do and don't like in terms of booze, alcohol. There's like some bourbon lovers, some ale lovers, some beer haters. There was some shock. Jeff spotted you, Kyle, drinking red wine, and I think that was shocking.
People don't know that you drink red wine?
Well, but it's just how much when I've been drinking a little bit less rosé of late, and also I didn't buy I didn't prepare that well, and you have a case of 500 red bottles of red wine.
Yeah.
We went to Costco, and you were like, "I'll take this box." So
yeah. So this red blend from Portugal, you can get at Costco. It's 90 points, and it's like $6 or $7 a bottle, and I love it. So I just bought a fucking case of it.
Went
And
to town.
gonna drink them all.
Yeah, but rosé is still very much active in the mix in overall. That should have been a separate category in my Gata. Okay, sorry, Dan. What else?
Please continue.
Darren mentioned that he hates hoppy flavors, so he likes stouts and porters, which I share that. I do not like ales. I like light like Mexican lagers, and then I like dark stouts and sour beers.
Yeah, I hate hops.
Yeah.
You know, I used to work in a hop field in the summertime, and I would
Yakima area is full of hops.
It like makes the most hops of anywhere, and I would come home smelling like beer, and I'm like 17, and for whatever reason I have like PTSD about that. I get flashbacks. Like the first time I take a drink of a really, really hoppy beer, which I like them. I don't think they're for everybody, so I'm not casting disparagements, but like the first sip I have of a really, really hoppy beer, I taste that like hops, and then I'm like transported back in time to my teenage days working in the fields. It's hilarious. All right.
Back in the day, I worked the field day and night. It was a hard job.
Yeah.
And then I met the farm boy next door. His name was
Wesley
Smellman. Oh, Wesley Smellman.
Fetch me that picture.
Dan, wait, were you still going? Yeah. I forget.
I will share one more comment.
Okay.
And I'll let you guys move on. Randy just kind of joined the stream, and he mentioned he's got a packed bowl, check. Ale mix, check. Bourbon, check. Excited for the stream.
Yeah, and then he'll watch Gayish. Okay. Do you want to go?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, I wanted to talk about the movie Cocktail.
Oh, Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
And
that was close, but I saved it.
And the gayish angle here is
Dan, shut up.
The gayish angle here is Tom Cruise gay?
Okay.
What?
No, that's just a thing I've heard.
Yeah.
But it's hard to like weed that out from like, is he gay or European, that kind of game? Like, is he gay or crazy?
Yeah. Well, and those are not mutually exclusive, as you well know.
Well, the thing is, I know he's for sure crazy. So the question is that
because he's gay, or because he's short?
No, that does. All this actually adds up. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and say yes. Okay, wait. What is?
So the movie Cocktail.
I have a rant to go on about this, right?
What?
No, okay, you can keep going.
Oh, we shouldn't guess about people's sexualities, and whatever they say is what we should believe, and there's no sense in trying to figure out if somebody's anything other than what they say they are. Yeah,
but I would have
this Kyle rant brought to you by Mike, everybody.
Okay, just imagine that, but less flippant, and that would have been... But
Go ahead.
If we're asking people to respect how we self-identify, then we have to do the same for others.
Fair. And what am I going to say?
Boy gay.
What am I going to say? You're right. Boy gay is one of the things I would say.
But he's a public person, so public people have no privacy and expect horrible life things to happen. This rant brought to you by Kyle. Mike's rant brought to you by Kyle.
Yeah, I think that there is a different standard for people that are celebrities that have a spotlight on them.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So, the movie Cocktail.
Yeah, I never saw that. It's the one where he wishes to be big, right?
He goes to the Zoltar machine.
Was it that or did he high five? I forget.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Speaking of gay Cruise.
Tom Cruise scenes, the shirtless beach volleyball in Top Gun.
Okay, then again,
like, I knew I was gay watching that, and I was like 4 when it came out, I think.
Regardless of if they're gay or not, like, that is still an iconic gay scene.
Yeah.
Anyway, I will let you say stuff and try to not yell at you.
No, I mean, the movie Cocktail is just about Tom Cruise's character has this idea to open up a bar and be like one of those like fancy cocktail, like throw the bottles around guys.
Yeah.
And
their official name.
It's called Flair Bartending.
Flair Bartending.
But I really like throw the cocktails around guys better. Now you all, with the live stream, you can all see how often Dan shakes his head.
And so, first of all, it's actually, when you watch it, it's pretty impressive, the shit that Tom Cruise learned how to do for that movie. Like, his flair is on point, which leads to, he gay. No, but that movie, I forget how it ends, but I saw it, and it's a movie, and it's called Cocktail.
I remember the ending.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How did it end, Kyle?
I don't want to tell you. No, I don't know. I bet he like opened a successful cocktail bar, or maybe he realized the cocktail was inside him this whole time.
Yep.
One of those two.
Yep, that's exactly right. The cocktail was inside you the whole time. So his business partner, like, they build the whole thing together, and then he commits suicide, and then like,
wait, his business partner or Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise's business partner.
Okay, that'd be a really boring movie if Tom Cruise wasn't in the second half.
Yeah, but then, so weird. Anyway, yeah.
Have you seen anything that like gives us more definitive or even suggested indication of Tom Cruise's orientation?
No, just one anecdote that I will share.
Okay.
Which is, a friend of mine told me that
this is a good start.
Knew for certain, because of a connection that they had in Hollywood, that he was going to marry Katie Holmes, that they had a contract for 5 years and a child to prove his straightness, and then he would be released from that, she would be released from that, and could divorce him, and there was a settlement written into it for her, and that the whole thing of them getting married and having Surrey was a carefully orchestrated publicity strategy to straightify him because of all of these rumors.
Yeah, yeah.
And then that's pretty much exactly how it fucking happened.
Oh, this was before it happened?
Yes.
Oh.
And so because of that, that locked two things in my mind. First of all, he gay. And second of all, that friend is either super well connected or psychic, and either way, I'm here for it.
That's true. Well, when he was telling you, was he telling it to you like this? And Tom Cruise will marry Katie Holmes. If it was that way, then I have a guess. Okay, taking Tom Cruise, stepping back from Tom Cruise, that like, I think that is still a thing though, that you can't. That people worry about being out as an actor, and will you get typecast, or will you? I think part of it is also wanting like the fangirls, like the actual girls and women, to be fans of them. So I don't know. That I don't think that plays out most of the time. I don't know.
Yeah.
But then again, I
mean, and then I also think I'll flip over the fence for you. No, that's bad. I'm gonna
The seesaw's seeing on the other saw.
I do think that there is a phenomenon of basically, if you're a dude in Hollywood and hot, there are gay rumors.
Yeah.
Like Bradley Cooper, Chris Pine. These are people that have these are dogged by gay rumors, and I do sort of wonder what that's about. Like, is it the gays that are doing that? Is it a straight guy because rumor that they start because their lady friends are into these movie stars instead of them? Is it just jealousy? Is it why? Or is it just some weird combination of all of those things? What is it about hot guys in Hollywood that always end up having gay rumors?
I saw someone tweet, gay baiting is just being a hot guy. Which I identify with this. Like, if a person does anything in their underwear, or they act as a gay man in a then we're all just oh, they're gay baiting, when it's well, maybe or not, or maybe they're doing a Calvin Klein underwear ad and their name is Nick Jonas and I love him.
Yeah,
but
that boy hot.
I know, but Joe might have surpassed now for me.
Really?
Yeah.
You have a new number one.
New number one, Joe Bro.
Great.
I want to have his cake by the ocean.
Okay, I'm gonna stick with Nick then.
Yeah, you still get jealous.
We're not gonna fight over him. And
yeah,
you can have Joe.
Okay,
I'll have Nick. We'll have a quadruple wedding.
And then every Sundays we'll swap.
Great.
That's the Lord's Day. He would want me to have something new.
He would also want us to share.
Yeah. Do unto your neighbor as your neighbor's Joe would do unto you. Okay.
Checking in with Dan.
Oh, you're checking in with me?
Yeah. Do you have anything to correct? Because I didn't say anything. There's nothing to correct there.
You kind of didn't.
Okay,
but a lot more information out there on the web if you just Google Tom Cruise gay than what you shared. But he has sued porn stars, a porn star who claimed to have had a relationship with him.
Really?
He sued a wrestler who made claims that he's real litigation happy when it comes to people saying he's gay.
Just like John Travolta.
Yeah, because Scientology is super not cool with the gay.
Yeah.
David Miscavige.
Mental health is all in your head, and don't say shit about us.
Yeah. We did have a great comment from Alan in the chat room. He had a fun fact about Tom Cruise in the movie Cocktail.
Yeah.
Which was probably more on point than anything you talked about. Tom Cruise is left-handed, but his character in Cocktail was right-handed, so he learned to do flair bartending with his non-dominant hand.
I hate that.
What do you hate about it?
Because
more about the movie Cocktail than you? Or?
No, left-handed people pride, everybody. It's not a shame to be left-handed.
Would be right-handed. Why would they write it as a? That's weird to me.
Well, yeah. Was there a plot element that made that important? I don't think there was.
I don't think so.
If you have a left-handed character, that has to be important. As a screenwriter.
Okay, but if you cast an actor who's perfect and they happen to be left-handed, do you force them to act right-handed just because their handedness was not in the script?
No, you wouldn't hire them in the first place.
Oh, yeah, okay. Hollywood, stop hiring Tom Cruise. Wait, they already did.
Yeah, he'll never make it in this biz. Okay.
Great.
I had to plug in my computer.
That's about all I got.
All right.
I'm sure what Dan said was amazing.
We talked about Scientologists.
Oh, cool. Yeah, they suck. Okay. I want to...
Okay.
This is... Okay, since I did some of my go-tos, I want to do one of my non-go-tos.
Okay.
There is this book called Cocktails.
By D.A. Powell.
Mm-hmm. And now I will read it from the very beginning. No,
Everyone's in quarantine, Kyle. They don't have anything better to do.
He's a poet. Actually, Keegan, who was on the last episode about open relationships, gave me this book because he knew I was writing poetry similar to this. And as I was reading this book, I got annoyed at how good his poems were. Do you ever it's not... It was an amazing thing, but I had to put it down because I was like, this is annoying. This is so good. It's annoying. So he is, I think, gay. I tried to find a lot of bio stuff about him. But it was difficult. Actually, I'll start by reading you one of the poems from Cocktails. It is called, well, he doesn't really have names of things. It's kind of E.E. Cummings-esque. So I'll just start.
Douche shot. Go ahead.
Fair. Dogs and boys can treat you like trash, and dogs do love trash to nuzzle their muzzles. They slather with tongues that smell like their nuts. But the boys are fickle when they lick you. They stick you with twigs and roll you over like roaches. Then off with another, those sluts. With their asses so tight you couldn't get them to budge for a turd.
Is this about you?
And I am D.A. Powell. No. So unlike the dogs, who will turn in a circle, showing and showing their butts. A dog on a leash, a friend in the world. He'll crawl into bed on all fours and curl up at your toes. He'll give you his nose. He'll slobber on cuts. A dog is not fragile, he's fixed. But a boy cannot give you his love. He closes his eyes to your kisses. He hisses. A boy is a putz. With a sponge for a brain and a mop for a heart, he'll soak up your love, if you let him, and leave you as dry as a cork. He'll punch out your guts. When a boy goes away to another boy's arm, what else can you do but lie down with the dogs, with the hounds, with the curs, with the mutts?
What do they have to do with booze?
On and off, it's like related to booze. I don't know. Maybe the dog was drinking a vodka soda.
Oh, that makes sense. I'm on board now.
It's like not all mentioned a cocktail, but the first one definitely does. Okay, so such a good book. It's really good, and he's like well known. I would like read his bio and just wrote down awards because he had a bunch, and so I was like, he's gotten awards. But I think he's gay, and he also writes a lot about the AIDS epidemic.
Okay.
And this is one that is considered not formally, but a trilogy in writings about the AIDS trilogy. I'll end with this. His top tweet, his pinned tweet to his profile is, "My mind isn't dirty. It's organic."
Okay. Certified FDA organic brain.
Yeah. Shipped in locally.
The cover of that book has a cocktail umbrella,
That's true.
which Elizabeth Shue and Tom Cruise talk about at a table in Cocktail.
That's a fun anecdote, Mike.
Great.
Do you have any more?
Yeah, they talk about the plastic end of shoelaces, and she calls it a flugelbinder. And I don't know why that sticks with me, but it does. Great.
Cool. That was interesting. All right. Dan, quick check-in.
Yeah. Well, I have thanks to Mike's rambling just then. I have a correction.
Great.
It is the USDA, not the FDA, that is in charge of organic labeling.
Great.
Yeah. So,
It's
which I learned in school, and it was on tests and stuff. So.
Oh, in How to Be a Baker school?
In How to Be a Baker school, we had a whole class this quarter, and I think more of them on sustainability, and we talked a lot about labeling, GMOs, and organic, and certified humane, and all that stuff.
Dan,
it was informative.
Are you secretly in the American version of the Great British Baking Show, and you're pretending like you're in school to cover it?
I wish.
Okay.
It would go faster. There was some interesting comments regarding left-handedness, which I know isn't quite what you were talking about, but since nobody understood what the fuck you were talking about,
Great.
I think I'll just talk about left-handedness.
Great.
So Michael mentioned that older generations were very prejudiced against left-handedness, and he should have been a lefty, but his grandmother forced his mom to make him learn to write right.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, there are anecdotes about like Catholic schools, right? Like wrapping your knuckles if you try to do things with your left hand, or like tying your left hand behind your back so you have to eat right-handed. Like a bunch of fucking horse shit, which is just it's all related to like the idea that left is evil, right? Like in Italian, sinistro, and destro is right, and sinistro is left, and sinister evil. Yeah. Like left-handedness was considered a mark of sin and evil and the devil and whatnot. So you had to fucking beat it out of them.
Yeah. People that aren't
perfect segue.
Great.
To AE's comment, which is left-handedness used to be a sign that you were a werewolf or a witch.
Which one are you, Mike?
Yes.
Okay. A witch wolf?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say stuff to you now.
Okay. I thought you just did. You read a poem and whatnot.
I did read a poem.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh, no. It's your turn then.
Okay.
Get it together, boys.
Hey. Oh, now Mike's leaving. So this has been Gayish.
This is all the stuff that Kyle edits out of me being a bitch the entire time.
We'll also edit out, like, I can't edit out our burps. So that's just going to happen. Ooh, Mike's giving me is that for me?
Oh,
No,
Daniele
it's
let
not.
us know that in India, the left hand is the poop hand.
Oh, yeah, like, that's what you wiped with, so it was rude to, like, use your left hand.
Yeah, you don't eat with your left hand, you only eat with your right hand.
I, like, had vague knowledge of that, but not enough to say it, because then you would have, Dan, been furiously typing on your computer to be like, what is the real thing? Maybe that's what I should have done, just, like, put vague postulations out there. I think that's what they call it in My Favorite Murder. Vague postulations out there, and then you have to actually do the research. Like, I could have just said... 101% of gay guys like vodka, and then Dan would have had to do all the research to tell me the truth. New approach.
Yeah.
I'm getting nervous. Mike is getting out shot glasses and cups and I'm less nervous. There's Bacardi there.
Okay, before I make this for you, Kyle, I would like you to know I looked up a cocktail for you.
Okay.
For this episode.
Uh-huh.
This particular cocktail is called Kyle's Rocket Shit. And
by whom? By you?
No, I found this online on drinksmixer.com. And drinksmixer.com, I found a recipe called Kyle's Rocket Shit. And
I like that it has my name.
Yeah.
I don't like the rest of it.
Right, yeah. No,
I guess I'm fine with Rocket. It's really a roller coaster ride name that gives me all the feelings. Oh my God, I will tell you, I looked up a thing for Mike, but it is way less interesting and has way less of Mike's name in it than that one has mine. And we'll see if Mike likes it. All right, so we got a cup with ice, some Red Bull.
I'm going to use this.
Yeah. This is looking promising. I think I like the stuff that you're getting out.
Yeah. Ice.
Ice.
Ice. 2 shots of Red Bull.
Now flip it over your head with your right hand.
I totally just did it.
Yep. I don't know if you could catch on the video. It might have cut out for a little bit, but Mike flipped it over his back, threw it up at the ceiling, caught it, and then came. I don't know.
A shot of Bacardi. And a shot of Rumpelmints.
Okay. Well, I was so with you for a little bit, and now, okay. There was one of the, we went to the liquor store, an essential service right now, and that was one of the things you got. I thought that was just for funsies. I didn't think that was for actual use. All right, now we're mixing it up.
I just got it all over my chair.
Lick it up, lick it. Okay. Not bad. I have to use that later.
Now, part of the reason that I chose this recipe was not just because it was called Kyle's Rocket Shit, but also because it says Red Bull, Rumpelmints, 151 rum, which I didn't do 151 because I don't want to get that fucked up talking about it. And it says pour in double shot glass in order, hold on to the toilet paper.
What? Hold on to the toilet paper? Okay. I guess I'll wait. We didn't mention this. We wash our hands very well.
All right. Here's the Kyle's Rocket Shit.
Okay. Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, it's a shot.
It's a shot?
Yeah.
I don't want it to. Okay.
Oh. Oh.
Hey, yo.
That tastes like something. What does that taste like?
It's still going. You.
You okay?
I don't. It tastes like Christmas, but someone stole all the presents.
Yeah. I think it tastes like Listerine.
Yeah, like Listerine that someone cried into.
It is not good.
Yeah.
I will not be making that again.
I think if you took out the Rumpelstiltskin, then it would have been okay.
Well, there's just rum and Red Bull.
Didn't know you put Rumpelstiltskin.
I know. If you take that part out, then it's rum and Red Bull.
Exactly.
Oh. We can have that later then if you want to, if that makes sense. That's good.
What are you talking about? Wait, is now the time where I make you your drink?
Sure.
Okay. I did not do one. Okay, I have to get a couple things. What I tried to optimize for is simple things that people might have around their home.
Oh, so they can participate. What do people need then?
Well, okay, I took I took a little bit of liberties with a recipe.
But that shot is not sitting well.
Nope.
Oh, no.
So we'll have some whiskey
to
smooth it down.
Great.
Okay, so I adjusted the recipe just a little bit, which goes very well whenever I don't cook. So me trying to adjust recipes is fine.
Great.
If you hear something coughing, that's my dog. He's here. Maybe he'll come on screen later. Anyway, 2 shots of whiskey. The recipe calls for 4 lemons and 2 limes.
Okay.
I decided to adjust by putting in some lemon and some lime Truly.
Oh, God.
It's like lime. It's the same thing as lemon and lime.
That's the worst idea you've ever had.
No, it's going to be so good. But I figured if people had like LaCroix, like you may not want to pick up lemons or limes right now. So if you have like LaCroix sitting around, maybe you could use that. I have confidence in myself. Also, normally, this is a simple whiskey sour. I didn't say that. So usually that calls for simple syrup, which you may not have simple syrup sitting around. So I have brought powdered sugar.
Okay.
So I need to get some ingredients. So Mike, entertain them.
Entertainment. I'm going to throw up from that fucking Kyle's rocket shit. Great. Hi, everybody. We're waiting for Kyle to go shopping in my refrigerator.
So Kyle's making us a basic bitch whiskey sour.
Yes. Best part is he can't hear you say that right now because he's not wearing his headphones.
What did you say? I don't know what you said, but I hate you.
I said you're basic, Kyle.
Okay, I got the Truly variety pack that included lemon and lime.
You truly did.
Truly. For the good times. This is an episode sponsored by
hard seltzers now.
Truly's. Okay.
So while they're mixing the cocktail up, I'll remind everybody that I'm collecting Gayest and Straightest from the comments, as well as any questions you might have for the Q&A we're going to do after the main episode. So if you have any just general questions, doesn't even have to be about the topic, it could be about whatever. Throw it in the comments and I'll collect those, and I'll be leading a Q&A and asking the guys questions.
So you mix 2 shots. I'm going to do some estimation. Again, I'm really good at cooking, so this is going to go fine. You need 2 shots of whiskey. Oh, okay. So for this is the hopefully
that's the cutest little bottle of whiskey I've ever seen.
I know, right? I feel like I see alcoholics have it.
You should give it to a baby. It's
babies prefer vodka. That's a proven fact.
Oh, okay.
We do studies on babies' alcohol taste, but not trans people and like how they can live. Okay, so put 2 shots of whiskey in, and then it says 2 limes and 4 lemons. So I'm going to approximate the juice you might get from a lime.
Fucking A, Kyle.
Doodle-doodle-doodle-doo. Right? I mean, right?
But
that looked fine.
There's seltzer in it.
Yeah, that'll give it some bubbles. Okay, lime. Doodle-doodle-doo. But a little bit more because it was 4. Yeah, that feels right. And now it says, oh, Mike, maybe you can help me. It says 4 teaspoons of powdered sugar. Can you help me? But BT dubs, if you saw this background, this is not cocaine.
It doesn't.
This is powdered sugar. I brought powdered sugar from home because I didn't know if Mike had any. Mike, how much is 4 teaspoons?
A tablespoon.
How much is a tablespoon?
Wait, 3 teaspoons is a tablespoon. Dan.
Correct.
Which one? 4 or 3?
3 teaspoons equals 1 tablespoon.
So
Dan, tell me when to stop.
It's
all up to you, Dan. I'm going to keep going until you say stop.
30-second lag on the video.
Hurry! Hold
on the video.
When do I stop, Dan?
Wait, you're watching the Facebook video instead of the Hangouts
Dan,
video? There is no lag.
I'm still pouring it in, Dan.
There's no video of you guys on the Hangouts. All I see is the logo.
All right, I stopped because Dan didn't want to play. I was having fun. And
oh, yeah, you're right. There's no video of us on the Hangouts. Well,
yeah, you guys.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. It's all your fault, Dan.
2 hours of figuring the tech out, and we never sorted that out, I guess.
Yeah.
This was a lot better than it was yesterday.
Okay,
but check this out. Check this out. Facebook people, I can get rid of Dan. Just like I can also make it so it's just Dan.
Goodbye. Everyone's like, why would we do that? Okay, so now we're mixing up this lovely concoction.
So Damien in the chat room just said he just lost a foot to diabetes.
Oh, no.
Well, blame it on Dan. He didn't tell me when to stop.
I'm glad I'm not there to drink this monstrosity.
Okay.
This is seriously a terrible idea,
No,
Kyle.
it's going to be delicious. It's also spilling everywhere.
Have you ever gone on like a recipe site like allrecipes.com or any of those like that? That's the only one I got. Epicurious. Because everybody on those sites is in the comments section of every recipe is like, I love this recipe. I substituted this for that and I added some of these and then I removed those because they're gross. It's like, it's not even the fucking same recipe now, you whore. Why did you do that? You're one of those whores, Dan. Or
okay.
Kyle. I just called you Dan. I bet Dan's a whore like that too.
Dan.
Okay, great.
You shouldn't be so offended by calling me.
This looks like a urine sample of somebody with rhabdo.
Or apple juice. Oh, those are the same thing. Never mind. Okay, this is a made from home
not
whiskey
a shot?
sour, not a shot.
Jesus Christ, Kyle. This...
Could you recap what into this horrific thing?
Needs more powdered sugar.
Whiskey, powdered sugar, and some lime truly and some lemon truly, and it is truly undrinkable.
Well, I don't like whiskey, so the rest is for you.
It tastes a little bit like iced tea in a weird way that I don't quite understand.
Yeah, that wasn't good. Apparently, you cannot substitute lemon and lime truly for lemons and limes. This has been an important lesson from Gayish. Next time, in facts you already know.
No, we already established it's Dan's fault.
A squirrel is not a dinosaur. Okay. Should I tell you one more thing that I have to tell you?
Sure, yeah.
Okay,
I'm gonna try to choke this down. Gayish.
You have practice. This is one of my usual go-tos, but with a twist. Because of cocktails. I planned it. I'm smart. Okay, I went on Urban Dictionary and looked up things with cocktails. How's it going, buddy?
So it's so good.
You can throw that out if you want to.
I know. I'm an adult.
Okay.
Okay.
What, Dan?
The feed apparently dropped off. I think maybe Mike having fun with showing different people. I got word on. I got a direct message from one of our listeners.
Oh, someone
who may have controlled my ass in a recent Patreon episode.
Weird.
From Down Under. Let me know that the feed kind of disappeared for a second, but it sounds like it's back.
We're back.
We're back.
Okay. Thank you. So, Urban Dictionary, but usually I pick like the weirdest, sexualist definitions.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, that shot didn't work.
No.
Okay. I mean, it did actually. Okay.
Yeah.
So I picked ones that were non-sexual, just funny. I mean, or a little bit sexual, but that was not my priority. Okay. First, cocktail lesbian.
Cocktail lesbian.
Cocktail lesbian is a woman who gets her girlfriends when she's been binge drunk on mojitos.
Okay. Gets her girlfriends.
Yeah.
Like she understands them on a fundamental level?
No, she like scores girlfriends.
Okay, great. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah, mojitos are a party drink. Okay. Cocktail weenie.
Cocktail weenie.
This is
That's whiskey dick. Can't get it up.
Oh, close. A rich boy's tiny, bite-sized dick.
Yeah.
Which I really enjoy that one. Also, should clarify, I'm not laughing at small dicks. I love and enjoy small dicks and have had many of them.
Yeah, same.
It's just funny, like, when rich assholes are assholes because they have complexes. Okay, cocktail friends.
Cocktail friends. You're my cocktail friend right now.
Truth. Not according to this definition.
Okay, great.
This definition is Facebook friends acquired as the result of sending friend requests while in an altered state of mind.
Yeah, for sure.
Have you done that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You're like,
I mean, usually it's like I met somebody at the bar, but like only briefly in passing. They may or may not have hated me, and then I'm wasted, so I Facebook stalk them and then end up friending them because they're hot.
yeah, like in like sober, you're like, that would be really weird if I friended them. That like I didn't meet them long enough. They didn't tell me their last name. I found that by connecting to all these like whatever. And then yeah, you're like, well,
Yeah.
This was second to last one. This was my favorite one. This was the best one. Cock table.
Cock table.
All one word. Cock table.
Cock table.
Mixture of a cock and a table.
Wait, cock in what sense of the word?
Oh, wait. Let me use it in a sentence, Mike. The sentence they used.
Great.
That's a very nice cock table.
Yes, it is. It matches the rest of your furniture.
No fucking idea what that is. Okay. The last thing we're going to...
Fuck my ass. I'm not drinking that.
Yeah, you don't have to. Do you... Yeah. That's probably smart. The last thing, I guess oh, you're dumping it down the sink. You could have just placed it down so you could keep talking to me, but that's fine. You can be over there. I can run this show without you. Yeah, but they can't. Oh, that's better. Let's do the show like that from now on. Wait, no, I want those.
A couple adept listeners wanted to point out to Kyle that simple syrup is literally equal parts sugar and water.
Yeah, and I looked. Okay, yeah, that was the part. Then it was like boil it, and I was like, that's.
Oh my god.
So I just went. I went for the powdered sugar one. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. The cocktail that now I'm going to tell you about is a little bit different. Cocktail is also the name of the mixture of medication that people with HIV may use to help.
Wait, now you're making it sad.
Yeah, well, making it real.
Okay. Take your AZT.
Yeah, so I was kind of looking...
from Rent.
Oh.
My great uncle Tommy, who I've talked about a couple of times on the show, I think he was like after he retired from the military, he was still like the VA was his source of medicine, and he was like an early human trial person for AZT.
Wow.
And had to like fly to the East Coast like weekly or some ridiculous horse shit to go like try this experimental drug out. Mom can correct us. But that's part of my memory.
That's great. And I don't know, I don't hear cocktail nowadays. It's something I used to hear more, so I don't know if that's like a old time word or if that's shitty or anything. So I would
I think cocktail refers to the fact that there's like multiple pills.
Yeah, yes.
Like you've got to take a bunch of stuff. It's not like Truvada is 2 drugs, but they come in 1 pill. Right.
Yeah. So what they early when they were testing out medication to help control HIV. They used one medication, but found that HIV quickly adapted to that.
Sure.
So they realized that a mixture of medication is most useful. That's what we tend to use today. Dan has his Wikipedia fingers ready to tell me if I fuck up. When I was reading, so this is probably what I would use now going forward, not the word cocktail. I don't know. There is HAART. Highly active
Heart.
Yeah. What does a pirate take for HIV? Highly active antiretroviral therapy is HAART.
Okay.
There's also another name is combination antiretroviral therapy, CART, or simply antiretroviral therapy, or ART. And most of the
Heart, art, and cart.
Exactly. Most of the things when I was reading it used art as the kind of like simple way to say it. So that's probably how I would say it now.
Sure. Okay.
But yeah, I know we're gonna talk at some point more about HIV and AIDS, and it is not this episode. But Just wanted to, like, the word cocktail has a very distinct meaning in the gay community, especially in terms of HIV, so I at least wanted to mention that.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Dan, any other comments? Did no one make a comment like, wow, Kyle's looking really great today. His voice sounds on point. I wish it was just Kyle.
Anybody make fun of my wispy beard?
No, I
I have
can't.
not seen any comments of either of those types.
Okay.
Well, fuck all of you.
That's fine, everyone.
Great.
Why do I do this shit, Mike?
Yeah, I don't know. I ask myself that daily. Why do you do this shit? Are you ready for my next segment?
Bill has said, here you go, Kyle. Kyle's nails are fab.
Oh, that's just because you can't see very closely, but thank you. I got my first manicure and I was like, this is cool. I love this. It's like great nails. And then, like, you know, everything. So
now nobody can touch you.
Now nobody can touch me. So I painted my own nails. Okay, I think it's only because I'm a dude I can have like really shitty kind of chip nail polish and it looks like I'm trying to be punk, which I'm not. Dan, how punk am I on a scale of 1 to 7?
Are negative numbers allowed?
Okay, that's an answer. That's what I expected. Someone once called me a hipster, and I was like, oh, you don't know what that word means, do you? Anyway, they're like chip nails and kind of look like modern art or punk, or what they actually look like is laziness. But I keep buying things that I think looks black, but it's actually a dark green. I keep buying colors that look cute, and they end up looking black, so I need to buy lighter colors, I guess. My mom never taught me how to paint my nails. I was a sad boy. And now as I wait for Mike, we'll go into that. The first time I cried... Oh, what?
My next segment...
I wonder if there should be like when all this is over, someone should throw classes for gay boys to teach them how to paint their nails properly.
Oh my god! I was watching The Hunger Games, and Lenny Kravitz has badass you It's not eyeliner, but it's like maybe it's just eyeliner on the top.
Why didn't I realize how hot Lenny Kravitz is?
Because you were just waiting for him to put on yellow eyeliner.
Oh, great.
And I was so into it. I know that goes really well with his skin tone. Like, that matches well. So it wouldn't be great for me because people would be like, oh,
because you're real white.
Your eyelids caught some jaundice lately. But if I had I need to find a cool color to do that Hunger Games style and just have but just up top eyeliner. I should look up. I just got real excited. Cancel the podcast. This is what we're doing now. I should get eyeliner that's like hanky code, and I'll put like the color on one side of my.
Okay, what would you wear today, Kyle?
I don't know what. Oh, what's hanky for like? Don't touch me, but like flex in the distance. Is there that thing?
It would be. Orange hanky. So orange. I think orange left eye is nothing now.
Okay, so I can. Oh, nothing now. I thought you meant it is not a. Okay, got it.
I think you should just
hanky for stay the fuck away from me. But the closest I can think of is an orange hanky, which on the right side is anything goes, and on the left side is nothing now.
Huh.
We should just have you close your eyes and like paint stop signs, so that you can like just.
Stop.
Yeah. Or maybe we should do like a stop sign on one eye and a yield sign on the other, so you could be like,
"What's the no?" But we need a go sign.
Oh, just on your butt.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Do you know how like
Mike? You had asked about if anybody was asking about your beard.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And John Paul said it can't see the beard, Mike.
Yeah, because
I think sums up pretty.
Yeah, because like 9 days of growth, and I can't see it on the webcam either. So
also, thank you so much to John Paul Gossiger for being here. I loved you in Saved by the Bell and whatever else you did after that.
Yeah, that one cop show.
So
that would be Mark Paul Goss. Yeah.
Oh. No, I was thinking his twin brother.
My next segment.
Yep. Oh, are we still recording?
Yes.
Okay.
My next segment is another recipe that has the name Kyle in it. It's Kyle's Frog Water is another recipe that I found.
Why do Kyles get... Okay, I will tell you, while you're making that, the name Kyle, I always assumed as a gay name. Like in Shrek, there is... I think it's... Shrek 2, I don't remember. There's a prince that has Kyle printed on his shirt, and he does this dance, and it's like he's coded gay, but like barely even coded. So, and then everyone in the, like, my friends in the theater, of course, looked at me. This was like in high school, and they were like, yeah, look at that gay guy. And I was like, gay, crazy. And so my association of Kyle is a gay name. So I joined the Kyle group on subreddit, and the stereotype they have is Kyle's drink, Monster Energy drink, and punch walls. Every single post is about punching a wall. And I was like, when's
the last time you punched a wall?
3 years ago.
Really?
Yeah. It was real sad. I don't want to go into it.
So Kyle's Frogwater is equal parts vodka, orange juice, Coca-Cola, and Diet Coke, with a hint of lemon.
Oh, do you need some lemon truly? Did you know you can use that as a replacement for lemon juice? It works out really well. Again, I was with you at the first few ingredients, but then it kind of stopped.
I think that's what unifies all of these Kyle recipes.
Just like Kyle, it's fun for a little bit, but then it goes downhill quick. Oh, the other Kyle, which sorry, Kyle, that's a shitty way to refer to someone, but KO. Oh no, okay, other Kyle. Okay says, I am a Kyle, and I have never punched a wall. Punished a wall. Punished a wall. Ooh.
Sometimes they need punishing.
I want to punish a wall. You've been
Did you see Darren's comment that the next drink should be the slow, comfortable Kyle against the wall?
Wait, I don't want to be comfortable. That means it's too gentle. Oh, what I was going to say is, this is something I learned. You know how, like, you can't tickle yourself unless you're a psychopath? I've learned choking yourself is not fun. You just can't do it. You need a rope or something.
The lead singer of NXS proves that wrong.
Wait, did something, what happened?
He died from autoerotic.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't use your own hand. You'd have to use a something else. Like, you can't just, like, that's just kind of like.
Okay, this is Kyle's Frogwater. Look at the just unnatural color of that. It's like, I don't know if you can tell how brown that is, but it's like.
Yeah, it's coming across lighter in the video, but yeah.
Looks like phlegm.
Great, right before we drink. Is this a shot?
No, it's supposed to be a cocktail.
Okay.
But
it's fine.
I don't hate it.
I might like it if I kept drinking it.
Yeah. It's okay.
Huh. Yeah. Have you heard of...
So here, I made that for you.
Oh, great. Wait, you didn't drink my thing, so I don't have to drink this, right?
No, you don't have to.
No, that's fine. Also, never mix different types of alcohol like we're doing. This is not good.
Cheers, Kyle.
Do we as I say, not as I drink.
Okay, great.
We're just going to into that.
Sure, yeah. I have 2 more Kyle recipes. We will do them after the show.
Good Lord. Okay, that's going to be
But I want to go over them. Like,
sure.
I have the ingredients. We can make them later, and you can decide on what you want. One is called the Killer Kyle. And the Killer Kyle is 4 ounces of cranberry juice, and half an ounce of lemon juice, and then
lemon truly,
and an ounce and a half of Smirnoff watermelon vodka.
Okay. That sounds good. Unless you're Dan.
Dan's whole face disapproves of that. And the last one that I found is the Hurricane Kyle.
Okay.
The Hurricane Kyle, made by the bartending genius of Kyle in Hayes, Kansas. Apparently there's only one there.
The Kyle.
A refreshing and sweet drink on hot and humid days in western Kansas. An ounce of rum, an ounce of amaretto, an ounce of orange juice, an ounce of sweet and sour mix, and a splash of grenadine. Pour rum, amaretto, OJ, and sour into mixing tin. Shake until mixed and chilled. Pour into hurricane glass and cascade the grenadine on top. Garnish with an orange wheel and cherry.
Okay, when they say garnish, like garnish with mint, does anyone actually do that? You're like great. Can cross that off the recipe because I'm definitely not doing that thing.
I mean, I think if you're in a place that is really serious about their cocktails, like a craft cocktail place, then like it's not just random garnish.
Yeah,
It's
but hopefully not. They're not the same people reading from that internet.
And
site.
I think most bars do a pretty okay job.
Yeah, I agree.
Of adding whatever to it, but yeah.
Wait, I wanted to read. I saw someone ask. I like the Hurricane Kyle.
Hurricane Kyle?
Just the name of it.
Because you're a force of nature.
Because I'm so clumsy.
I agree.
Bob Tran asks, what does Mike's t-shirt say?
Oh, my t-shirt says, I don't know, I can't read it. It's upside down.
It says, seal you deek. No,
it says creamy and delicious.
Come on.
Come on. Lick the tip. Just lick the tip.
My t-shirt says your bullshit is bullshit. It's available in the Gayish.
Wait, this is not the Q&A section yet.
Hold
your question.
Yeah, you're stealing questions that I'm collecting here.
Dan, I drank something called a Kyle's bottom
frog water
shelf. Oh, frog water.
You drank Kyle's frog water is this one, and a Kyle's rocket shit.
Is there a shot called the Kyle's Tiny Butthole?
We're going to come up with a recipe for that in a little bit. Do you have more?
That. No.
Okay, great.
I think that's all I had.
Okay, great. So should we take a break?
Yeah, let's take a break.
Let's take a break. This is the part where Mike and Kyle take a break.
What are we doing during the break?
Great.
We didn't plan anything out.
We didn't plan anything for the break, but
they can't hear us, right?
Play the music.
Oh, you didn't hear the music?
Well, I have the.
Oh, you have the rhythm. Yeah. If you didn't hear it, it sounded like it literally always does. So,
this is the part where Mike and Kyle and Dan take.
We should do like newscasters do, like when it ends, like pretend like we'll just move our mouths and pretend like we're talking, like we're, you know.
And you have to like move papers around.
Yeah, move papers around, and I'll smile. I'll say things like, "I fucking hate your guts so much, Kyle. Like, I think you're the worst.
I want to punch you in the asshole."
I would probably let you. So
I'll sign up for that.
Okay, I know we said we're taking a little bit of break from this, but everyone's like, yeah, wash your hands, go down to the wrist. And I'm like, we gays know how to go down to the wrist. We were born for this.
In school, we were taught to wash our hands all the way up to the elbow.
Wow, we're not all there yet, but.
So, Dan, do you have a listener, Gayest and Straightest, ready?
Oh, I've got a couple. Yeah.
Okay, you're going to have to pick one so you don't do like 4 like you did with Disney characters.
Don't be shocked. Don't be
How dare you.
That's the least offensive thing we've ever said to you.
No, if there's a couple of good ones, then
maybe
great.
I'll do one person's straightest and one person's gayest.
Sure.
I don't know. Or maybe I'll just do them both because I'll just talk fast and say fuck you to you guys.
We can't do anything because you're virtual. What do you
had we need? So we're gonna use. I believe we're gonna use the Q&A that we're recording after as our Patreon segment.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So if you want,
so normally I pick like a weird sort of on topic, off topic thing for the Patreon segment.
Yeah.
I was gonna talk about maybe Molotov cocktails. And how to make one of those, given that we're in the apocalypse.
Okay, I don't like guns or war or anything, but there's something about Molotov cocktails that I'm like, yeah, blow it the fuck up. I don't know why, but I would have loved hearing more about that. I don't get it. That's the one thing I want to like. I would love to. Are there places you can go and just like throw a Molotov cocktail? Because that'd be so like, just like.
Oh, I love that idea. There is a place I think up in Lake City, like North Seattle, where you can go and just like smash shit.
I've heard of that.
I have heard of that too. Yeah.
Bottles and like they just collect a whole bunch of shit, and you just go in and you like throw things against a wall, and they give you like sledgehammers and stuff. Sounds amazing. And the
whole time you sing, I came in like a wrecking ball, and it's in slow motion.
So are we back?
We're back.
We're back.
We're going to do our Gayest and Straightest.
We're going to do our Gayest and Straightest. But first, our website is gayishpodcast.com.
I think we're on social media.
We have some social media options for people.
At Gayish Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Oh, Facebook, you're here. We're here. Everyone's here. We have a page in a group. Yeah.
Our hotline. You can send us text messages and leave us voicemails. Even now live is 5855 Gayish. That's 585-542-9474. Standard rates apply. Your mouth is full. I'm used to that. Okay.
Not while I'm in front of you.
Great.
And our email address is gmail@gayishpodcast.com.
And our actual mailing address is P.O. Box 19882, Seattle, Washington, 98109. Speaking of which, I figured it might be interesting to do. If you end up cutting it for the podcast, that's fine.
Yeah.
But you got mail.
Okay.
Actual real mail. Let's do the unboxing.
Okay. Cool.
Did you order
Or should we do that during the Q&A?
No, we're doing it right now.
Oh, we're doing it right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you order anything?
No.
Okay, somebody ordered you something and it wasn't me.
Or did I order something and forgot? Mike, I might have ordered podcasting equipment. He's gone. Well, it'll either be unboxing something really interesting or a mic or a mic stand. Wait, it's for me?
Yeah, got here yesterday. It says, Kyle gets care of Gayish podcast from the House of Kath, which as near as I can tell is a cock and ball item store.
Do you think this is Kathy? Like for that comic
I think it's short
Kathy?
for catheter, but you're onto something.
Oh. Someone got me what? Oh my god!
It's Tina Fey and Amy Poehler action figures from Saturday Night Live. It's a fucking amazing. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Who sent you that?
I don't know. Catheters did.
Is there a note inside, or is there like?
Oh.
Who sent you that?
Hold on.
That's fucking great. We should say thank you. That's amazing.
No, these are just regular receipts.
Well, whoever you are, anonymous person, you made Kyle's mouth open wider than normal.
Hey. Okay, that's slander. Wow, they have distinct bicaps. What?
Donald in the chat room says it was me.
Oh,
and that there's supposed to be a gift card.
There is not.
Gift receipt or anything? No.
But I got the important thing, which is the gift. No, JK.
Kyle, what do you say to Donald? What do you say?
Give me more. No. Seriously, thank you. That is so sweet. That's really cool. And it's an officially licensed product. It's for people who have dick sizes 14 and plus, but I think they'll make an exception.
It's centimeters. It's centimeters.
Okay.
So it's still not for you, but maybe.
Again, you don't know me. This is slander.
Great.
Okay. I don't know how much that is. Wait. Oh, okay. Gayest and Straightest.
No, we already did that part.
No, we didn't do our Gayest and Straightest.
No, I mean the part where I say we're going to do our Gayest and Straightest.
But
Then
first...
we see our website is gayestpodcast.com. Oh, fuck.
No.
Hey, look, we've had shots.
Hey, we had Kyle's dirty butthole. What was it?
Kyle's frog water.
Kyle's frog water.
Great.
So, close enough. My gayest thing. I already mentioned I watched Hunger Games. I watched all 4 Hunger Games because I'd seen the first one, but not the other 2. And I was a little high, but I cried and I was like, I think being gay is you're not every gay is a feminist, but hopefully you're more likely to be a feminist. So I was like, these are like an amazing work of feminist like art. And like they were so much, they were like, what?
Nothing. It's fine.
It is. It was beautiful and amazing. And I started crying a little bit and just, I don't think
sure.
Straight. Okay.
I mean, pretty much J-Law, anything she does is feminist, just like because she's fucking badass.
Yeah,
right?
That's true. And Straightest is okay. So I ran out of socks to go running in, like white, like kind of ankle socks. So I got some out of the laundry, the dirty laundry, and wore them.
Your neighbor's dirty laundry? Where are we going with this?
No, that was the end of it. Like using dirty reusing dirty laundry. I was like, I'm only going for a run, so like it's just going to get gross. So I didn't. You sound like you're okay with this.
I don't think
you're
that's
giving
that
me
bad.
A pass?
Like
okay.
if you're going to run in them,
not like wear them day to day.
Great, you're fine.
Okay,
you're fine.
Cool.
You're fine,
but still straight.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. Like, also straight would be like taking dirty underwear and turning them inside out. And calling it good?
Mm-hmm. No.
Okay.
I will add, as AE said in the chat, gays are not always feminist, which is true, and that's
super true
and very disappointing. But gays are not always good people just because you're gay, and you don't always support other minorities, and you should. But
yeah.
Anyway, what's your gayest and straightest?
I'm going to start with the straightest because
Is this episode okay?
It's
Are we
fine.
going to publish it? I don't know what's happening. Okay.
The straightest thing about me this week is very similar to yours. I didn't shower most days this week.
Clearly didn't shave.
Yeah, I clearly didn't shave, which unless you're at home looking on the webcam because you can't see. Like, I'll do a close up here. Actually, I'll do it now.
Ooh. Okay, wait. Yeah, go down so we can see your gross lips. I mean, okay. Yep, there it is. Sorry, Mike. I shouldn't call you gross.
No, it's super gross and I hate it. And the funny thing is I was bitching about it to Carly because we played Dungeons and Dragons, but we did it virtually because we're practicing good social distancing. And she's like, even over the webcam, you need to shave that. And I was saying how much I hate it because I can't do it.
Yeah.
And she said, you have a lot of control in this situation. you can shave at any time.
I believe the liberal word is agency.
Yeah, agency. Exactly.
You have agents. You have all the agency in this.
Yep.
Fucking Dan, do you have a listeners or a parent?
I didn't do my gayest, you whore.
Oh, I forgot.
Great. The gayest thing about me this week was last night I watched like an hour and a half of Dolly Parton on YouTube, and it was amazing.
What was she doing?
She's so funny.
She is.
She's funny and relatable, and she talks about her tits a lot, and she just like is super down to earth and relatable, or at least she seems like she is. And I loved it. She's amazing. I heart her.
Yeah.
Everyone should everyone should marry her.
And as a reminder, she did not adopt Dolly the sheep.
Okay, so fucking Dan, what gayest and straightest do you have from?
It's so hard to pick. There's only 3. Can I do them all, please?
Fine.
Please.
Fine. Fine.
Hey. So Daniele in the Down Under.
He's in the future.
They're in the future.
In the future. They said that their straightest is that they, being in self-isolation and working from home, they haven't been wearing pants since Friday of last week. So 9 days.
No pants. This is the time. If you're gonna do no pants.
Daniela's gayest is that while not wearing pants, they have been wearing heels and have been taking photos in their undies and posting them on the Discord service.
Yes, they have.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
They have.
So if you're not on the
undies and
Gayish
heels.
Discord server yet, you should be, so you can see
Daniele's big old dick.
Also that. Yes. Very impressive. And then my second listener, Gayest and Straightest, comes from young Nicholas.
Hey, girl. Hey, rusty trombone.
Who, if you listen to the Big Fatty Online podcast, which you should, it's crazy, it's bizarre. He's featured pretty much every day, I feel like.
Because he's always at Big Fatty's house.
He's always at Big Fatty's house. It's important to check on the elderly, especially in times like this.
Yes, exactly.
So, young Nicholas's straightest was working through all this, and some context there. Young Nicholas works at he doesn't want to share specific work somewhere that involves a lot of interacting with the public and being out and about all day. And
would you say he handles a lot of packages?
Oh my god, so many packages. Big packages, little packages. Yeah, filthy packages. That's the problem. So young Nicholas's gayest is that is coming home and scrubbing and tearing up, whispering, "I'm a dirty, dirty boy." Yeah, so good. And then our last one comes from...
I like Big Fatty's house is such a meat rack. I think it's fantastic.
I know. Yeah.
Wait, no, shut up. Everybody shut up. That's the Polari word of the week, meat rack.
Oh.
I wasn't even paying attention. I'm so sorry. I'm here with you now.
That's normal.
I'm present.
The Polari word of the week,
Meat Rack?
Is Meat Rack. It's from this book, Fantabulous. If you guys are super Fantabulosa, Paul Baker, Fantabulosa, A Dictionary of Polari and Gay Slang. Check it out. You can get it on Amazon. At least that's where I got this.
It'll be delivered to you in a year.
Yeah. Order it with toilet paper. I think that they like bundle it. It'll come faster. Meat Rack, noun. Definition 1, a male brothel.
Oh, yeah.
Definition 2, any place where large numbers of men are sexually available. Yeah. Sorry, Big Fatty. I love you.
I love that Meat Rack.
Meat Rack.
Meat Rack.
Yeah.
Where the only thing hung is my interest. Wait, I didn't have an ending to that. Okay, Dan, what next?
Yes. So Kyle, the other Kyle,
okay, as we're now calling him,
was sing waving through a window while in my office on a this closed due to the virus.
Dear Evan Hansen is so good. I love Dear Evan Hansen, and that song is amazing, and that's like on my short list of songs that I love to just fucking belt out like a crazy person in the Jeep when I'm driving around.
Is that the name of a song, Waving Through a Window?
Yes. It's from Dear Evan Hansen.
Oh,
it's amazing.
Okay. I heard you.
Fucking amazing.
Stop yelling at me.
Okay, shut up.
Great.
You're going to like this. The second gayest thing that they offered was that they also rocked out a kilt early in the week and walked through the store like a badass in it as they picked up soda, cheese, and chips.
Awesome.
Which are apparently their apocalypse shopping list.
Yeah,
So,
I get you.
I buy D batteries and champagne, you buy soda, cheese, and chips. And then very last, Kyle didn't have a straightest thing. And on the flip side, Zhen Huang says that their gayish is they used all their toys this week because the damn virus.
Yeah, I was at the store like, do I need batteries? How long is this going to be? Do I need more batteries? Do I need so many more batteries? Okay.
So everybody that's on the stream, stick around after the show because we're going to do some Q&A that will become our Patreon segment. And then we're also going to hang out and play games and hopefully just have a fun Saturday night.
Yeah.
Friday night. Saturday night.
The
land before time. I don't know where we are anymore.
And yeah, stick around as long as you want. We'd love to have y'all. But yeah.
But that's it. This has been Gayish. A special thank you to all of you that are on the stream tonight that sent in your texts and questions and stuff. We really appreciate you and that you're doing the right thing by staying at home this evening.
Yeah, and thank you to fucking Dan, of course, for being there if in another screen.
Thank you to fucking Dan for not being here.
And he almost spit to a rarity in Dan's world. Yeah, just thanks to, cocktails for helping.
All right. This has been Gayish. I'm Mike Johnson.
I'm Kyle's dirty butthole. I mean, Kyle gets. Do I do the next part?
Yes.
Oh, until next week.
This is a regular episode, Kyle.
Until next week. Be butch, be fabulous, be you.
See you next week.
Stick around, and get those questions in. I have a few, but we need more. What do you want to know about these jokers?
And the more I turn us up, the more line noise there's going to be, which we have to figure out at what point do we become unlistenable.
About 2 years ago.